I'm going to show you the real reason why I have such strong conviction that Ethereum is going to be one of the best performing cryptocurrencies of 2025, possibly even 2026. Is it to do with the very bullish technicals on the daily chart? Kind of. Is it to do with the very bullish technicals that we have on the weekly chart? Yeah, as well, a little bit. And we're going to talk about the price targets later in the video out of that. But there's a bigger narrative for Ethereum, in addition to what's going on the institutional levels of Ethereum ETF, Trump buying it, etc. We need to talk about the federal funds rate, interest rates, inflation, and what's happened every other time in the cycle, and how I have so much conviction that this time is going to be absolutely no different. So stay tuned. I'm going to talk and explain this, and I'm going to also show you my price predictions and analysis as well. So like I said, hit the like. That's very important. And also later in the video, I'll be talking to you about the video sponsor, because it's a product that I use myself, the Bybit card. We're going to talk about that in the middle of the video if you're interested, if you're a Bybit user. But I recommend everyone that has Bybit should be using this card. So let's talk about that later in the video. But for now, I want to start on this very important chart for Ethereum. This yellow line is the federal funds interest rate. And you'll recall around the start of the pandemic, or when the pandemic hit, they started lowering rates, and Ethereum had already put in a bit of a rally from the bear market bottom at $80 in December 2018, and that was when this point was flat, kind of how it's been flat now and it's done this rally. It was only when they considerably cut rates in February 2020 where the price did a massive rally of over 5,000%. By the way, Bitcoin had already rallied at that point, and you can see that quite clearly in the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. Ethereum in September 2019 to February 2020 was at an all-time low in comparison to the top against Bitcoin. Kind of similar to how Ethereum is now. Look at this huge sell-off we've had over the last 2-3 years, 65%. So what does this mean for the Ethereum price? Well, look what's going on right now. Trump is in, inflation is cooling, the economy is strengthening, as we've just recently heard. And if you look at what's going on the interest rate spectrum, we are now pricing in lower rates. For the next FOMC March, maybe it's a small percent at the minute, but as you go along the curve, this is May, it becomes more probable that the rates are becoming lower. And if you go out to June, you then have the favorite being lower rates. And if you go all the way out to December of 2025, they're anticipating that we're going to be around 3.7 to 4%. And if you go out even further to, let's say, March of 2026, well, it's almost certain that they're expecting lower rates. And that's because of the strengthening economy, cooling inflation, Trump being in. And look what happens when they drop the rates, like they're doing now. You can see they're dropping the rates now. Ethereum is strengthening, and that's very important for price. So let's talk about the price here. Just after I talked to you about the Bybit card. Again, if you're not a Bybit user or you can't use Bybit, just skip ahead. There's chapters down below. But if you do use Bybit, or you can use Bybit, if you're outside of the US or some of the European countries, then you need to be using the Bybit card. I personally use it. This is my cashback, by the way, just for this month, and it's brilliant. I don't know why you wouldn't use it. You can spend your crypto or your fiat anywhere on the Bybit card, as it's operated on MasterCard. You can use it with Apple Pay and Google Pay. 10% cashback. You can get cashback on everyday purchases. You can actually get better APR rates if you're into the loan products of Bybit as well. Free worldwide delivery, free card issuance. There's no FX fees, anything like that. It's just a really good product to have. So yeah, link down below to get the Bybit card. I heavily recommend it. I personally use it. On with the video. So yeah, Ethereum breaking out. This is the daily chart. So if you're watching this anytime, let's say in February, March, this is going to be relevant, particularly in February. We have a big breakout scheduled according to the chart, and I do expect a 25% 25% move up to that $4,000 level very, very soon. What's more, look at this. Ethereum against Bitcoin on the lower time frame. This is the 8-hour chart. I showed you this Ethereum Bitcoin chart. Okay, this is the high time frame, the monthly. You can see how oversold we are, like we were in February 2020, just before they started cutting rates. Well, look what's happening right now. We're getting that breakout. And over February, March, Q1, I expect Ethereum to start rallying against Bitcoin. And that will make way for a huge altcoin season. Okay, so not just Ethereum, we're seeing the altcoins rally. This chart here, I've shown it on the channel before, but by the way, if you're not subscribed and have the bell, make sure you are, because I cover altcoins, Ethereum. You're going to want to be watching these videos throughout this bull market. What we have here, guys, is the retest here of the narrative of altcoins. Okay, this is all cryptocurrency, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's performing very well. And then you have a chart called Others. This chart shows all the crypto except the top 10, and you can see this is in a very bullish cup and handle pattern. It's going to be massive, guys. This is 2025 is going to be an amazing year for crypto. If it's not, I will be shocked, and I will be happy to be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm going to be wrong. Let me know in the comments. Do you think I'm wrong? And then the other chart I want to show you, well, not so much chart. It's going back to the weekly or monthly. You could look at it on the higher time frame for Ethereum, where we have a price target for this measured move of about a 400% breakout target. And it takes us to a $15,000, $20,000 Ethereum. And I believe that is where we're going to end up in this bull market. And you can see in the Ethereum log chart, we're still incredibly oversold. Even though Ethereum has rallied 70, it's done nothing. I mean, really, in this bull market, it's rallied 85%. So get prepared, guys. Get strapped in. If you want to, obviously, trade this, you can. I have links in the video description below. The links for trading, I suggest Weex, no KYC. So if you have problems verifying, like if you're in the States, if you're in the UK, use Weex. Great crypto exchange bonus, link down below. Obviously, if you're a Bybit user, great platform. Blowfin, another no KYC platform. You can trade futures, leverage, and I have tutorials on these as well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again on another video very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.